Hey kids, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so thankful that you're here. It's been a while, I know. I have some things that I want to show you. It's about 13 items. I'm sorry, I just took a drink and it was a little tart. I have 13 items that I want to show you. I'm really excited. I think that we should just jump into it the way that we do. And yeah, let me just grab something and get it going. So I'm just going to grab an item and I'm just going to kind of work my way up in size. Let's see. The first thing that I have, I didn't mean to grab this, but it's here, so I'll just show it to you. It's this C chain. I'm pretty sure I've already shown this, but I'm not sure. But I love it. You can put it on any bag. It works for everything. There's really not a lot to say about it. If there's anything that anybody has a question about or thinks that I should post like a video dedicated to, let me know. The second thing that I got, these are all things that I've gotten for my birthday, by the way. My birthday was January 22nd, and today is February 19th, so I won't even hold you. It's taken me a second to even make this, but I've been laying low and just doing my thing. So this is another Coach item, and it is the, I don't know what you would call it, two-tone bag chain. I really like it. Pardon me. It goes with anything, pretty much. I really like it. It's very, it has weight and it makes sound in a good way. I got this, there is a sales associate that I am cool with via social media. I wouldn't say friends because I feel like that's a strong word, but we go back and forth, and he works at a Coach store, and I asked about that bag and he offered it to me. So I bought it and it was really cool. He sent me a link that came through the Coach website via email, and I paid for it, and everything went through Coach. So it wasn't anything that felt weird or shady in any kind of way. It was like the same as what happens when I go to the store and I talk to the sales associates that I deal with there. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I ended up with that. And then on my birthday, I walked into the store. There's a store, there's a flagship in Dallas North Park Center. And I love that store, and I love the people that work in there. It's always really nice when I go in there. When I walk around the mall, I'm typically listening to my headphones, and I just kind of check out and mind my own business and ask questions if I need and chat with the people that I like. And I walked in and I was watching a sales associate help someone else, and they had this, and I asked if it was for sale, and they told me yes. And so I purchased it, and I am so glad that I got this. It goes very well with many, many, many bags. And it is just a very nice, very detailed chain strap that can elevate any handbag. I like that there's the stitch details on each link. And as you can see where they've had to attach the links, and then some of the links are whole. So I like that it has a lot of detail to it, and it's very nice. They also make it in white and I believe yellow, if I'm not mistaken, but, or I saw a yellow one. But I just wanted black. I found it. I couldn't believe I found it. I was so happy. When I first saw it, I went into the store fully expecting to just walk in and buy it. And I didn't realize that they were so popular and all they had was white. And I don't really have enough stuff to justify that for the price. So, then I went I still have some more of the Coach stuff, don't I? When I went into the store, I had this swinger bag, and I don't typically use it a lot. Just the color isn't really something that is all that easy to use, honestly. So I customized it, and by customizing it, somehow it made it more versatile to me. I've used it more since I've gotten this done than I had before I had it done. I also did not spend anything on this. I was told that twice a year, if you are a Coach Insider, you get to embellish a handbag with up to $125 worth of embellishment. And this wasn't, I don't think this was even close to that. I could have done a lot more, I think. And probably like twice as much of this. So what's going on here? So I went in, I chose the different things. I really liked the beer caps. For some reason, that just really felt cool to me. So I got the beer caps put on, and then she embellished them with all of these multicolor, like, studs. And what I did not realize was that they put masking tape on the bag. Then you place each one of these where you want it. Then she drills a hole where it goes. And then each of these pokes through and has to screw on. So it's like doing like these earrings, right? You have to like screw it in. I didn't realize that it was that easy. Or that difficult. I thought it was something more along the lines of they just staple it in and it goes. So I got that done. And I was very happy with that. It was a very nice experience. I won't lie to you, it took a bit of time. So you should probably either dedicate like an hour to that, or you should fully expect to drop it off and then come back and pick it up. Which she told me the only reason why she wanted to make sure that she did it for me that day was because it was my birthday and because she said that she wouldn't be at work the next day. So she wanted to make sure that she got it done and had it for me, which I appreciate. Something else that I got for my birthday was this. And it is Coach, of course. I almost opened the bag and didn't show you, huh? And it is a mini Rogue 12. And I think this is so cute. I just really love this bag. I'm sorry, I have an itch on my nose. It is so cute. And I just really love it. I've used it a couple times. It's more of a novelty piece. I won't even hold you about that. But it is just, come on now. Like, what are they going to tell you when this is the bag that you're running around with? Plus, it's a conversation starter. And, I mean, I really love the Rogues. They're like, I really love them. I have this one too. And then I have the one size bigger from this. And I just really like them. I think they're cute. I love that this is smooth leather, or like, yeah, it's like a smooth calf grain, I think, or something. Oh, glove tanned. Genuine glove tanned leather. And I really like this bag. I think it's very cute. I was really excited when they had it and I was able to get it. And I will probably always buy miniature bags. I've been into miniature bags since before miniature bags were a thing. I remember when miniature bags were things that were like little bag charms, or they were just tiny little bags that were like very much so novelty pieces. And I remember Henri Bendel had this tiny little Rivington charm and I wanted it so bad, and I couldn't justify at the time like $100 or something. Today, by today's standards and the prices that these miniature bags are, micro bags, it's like they're $2,000-$3,000 sometimes. So today, $100 doesn't seem as extreme, but at the time it was a different thing. And so I got that. Yesterday, so this is actually not for my birthday, my husband and I were out and he found this. And he found this at Dillard's, and it was $150, which if you look on their site, it's $250 right now. So it's really, really cute. It is just a pocket, has a strap. I'm fully expecting to take all the packaging stuff off of it, and I'm going to use that chain that I showed you, the black one, or the two-tone chain, and I will connect it to this, and then I will just make this be like a carry. I typically carry my little bags like this, and this is also the genuine gloved hand leather. This is a really good find, and especially for the price, typically these bags are going to be full price for a longer amount of time, and if they're not full price, the percentage that you get off is still going to be less than, let's just say the pink bag I just showed you. That bag was like 77 bucks. I got a gray one that looks just like it, and it was like 150. So there's usually a difference. But with that black bag, in total with tax and everything, it was 162. I think it's a great deal. That's the type of forever classic Coach bag that will never go out of style. It's a black bag. You can look at bags from the 80s that are Coach, and they have the turn lock, and it's the same thing. So I think that it was a great investment, and I am so happy. The next thing that I have is a bag that, this was either from my mom or my grandma, and I don't remember which, but in truth, my mom typically does the ordering of the gifts for my grandma. My grandparents live on a farm, so they live out like in the middle of nowhere. And so it's easier for us in the city to just do those things for them, and they just tell us what they want. So I got this from one of them. Whoever gave it to me, I appreciate it and I love it. And it is a Brandon Blackwood and Systemic Racism bag. And I am a very, very big fan of this line. If you know anything about me, you know I am constantly talking about racism and homophobia and discrimination and what we have to do to dismantle that stuff. So when I see these bags, I get really excited. There's a whole line, there's a whole bunch of colors. These are also made out of recycled leather. So I have one that's black like this. I have another one that is canvas. And they start conversation. Usually people see them and they say they like your bag. And then they look closer and they realize what it says. And it makes people kind of think. And I think that people, in a way, probably have a very strong belief or subconscious idea, right, in their mind that addressing these things can't be sexy, or it can't be cool, or it can't be fashionable, or it can't be somehow done in an artistic way, right, or in like a fashionable way. And these handbags, they just prove that wrong immediately, right? These bags are cute. They're cool. It doesn't matter who you are or what you look like or where you come from. If you have a problem with the message "end systemic racism," what does that say about you? I mean, that's just something that I believe everybody can jump on board with. I don't know that there's really anybody who can say that they feel that there's something wrong with that. And I just love that I can carry those bags and I can stay true to myself and I can stand 10 toes down in my message that I believe in no matter what, no matter where I go. I've taken those bags to all kinds of places. And in turn, I have taken that idea, I have taken that statement, I have taken that like a mission statement, right? Like end systemic racism. I have taken that into places where people might not be thinking about that. The girl at the Dior cosmetic counter might not be thinking about that for a multitude of reasons. And even if it's just for a moment, they see the bag, they think about it, right? So I think that's really cool. Moving on to the next things, I have this. So we're moving on to Henri Bendel, okay? Any guesses as to what it is? I promise you you're wrong. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this, and I've been waiting for a long time to open this. This is a beach towel that I ordered, and it's been in its original packaging since it was made, I guess, and we're gonna open it together right now. Yes. And so it is a full body beach towel. And in the corner, it says Henri Bendel. It's never been used. It still smells like the store. And I'm excited to use that in the summertime. Moving on to the next item. Are y'all wondering where I get this stuff? Because it's all like secondhand market, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and that's about it. All I can think of at the moment. But I go to these sites and I just find things. I got dust everywhere with that towel. I find things and I make people offers, or I'll just like something for a long time and then somebody will make me an offer. So moving on. The next item that I have is this. I have just a few left. Stick around for the last one. It's the best. And it is this. This is like a, I don't know, like a lime greenish canary yellow bag. And it is a little flat bag. It's a little flat crossbody. And it has a gold or silver chain. So you can either wear it like this, or you can do what I tend to like to do. And you can double it up and just carry it like this, which is typically what I do. This shirt is from Zara and it is not translating very well. This white, it's like aged, and it has like this pocket thing. I don't know. I'm regretting wearing it. But yeah, this is cute. I love it. I have this. It's older. Henri Bendel. You can tell by this emblem. I love these. And then if you look inside, it has the purple satin. It has the Henri Bendel bow, and it is just an open compartment. And I love these bags. They are very, very good for like vacation, running to the mall, just doing quick errands. You can always just pair it up with pretty much anything. It makes anything look good. And this is a nice, bright yellow color. It's going to take some work to find the right outfit to wear with this for some people, but I already know what I'm going to wear with this. Moving on to the next one. In the name of Henri Bendel, we have the same bag but brown. I love it. And this one is in gold hardware. This one is in like the canary yellowish color. It's the same exact thing, so I'm really not going to do too much. It also has the purple interior satin, and I love these bags. I originally got one in black, and ever since I got that one, it really started the love that I had for that little style. I got one more bag, and of course, the same thing but blue. And I love it because, again, I just love it. And every now and then you need a blue bag. This one has leather right here, and it has a bright pink interior, and it has gold hardware. I love them. I have another one, a little black one, and I have a little red one. I love them. Do you like them? Which one do you like the most of the three? So after that, I got this. More Henri Bendel. And I also get really lucky because I typically get bags from sellers that are selling bags with dust covers, and as much of the packaging is, like, some of them offered me boxes. I just have so many bags and boxes that it doesn't make sense to keep anymore. But I got this. And it is a little 712 flat bag. And this is in the black neoprene. And it is so cute. You could use it anytime, but for some reason, it just really resonates with me as like a summer bag, or a bag that you could take to like different types of places. a game, really even a pool, walk your dog. There's just a lot of things you can do with this. I really like this one. The chain on this one is really, really thick and heavy, which I like. You hear that snap? And it is, I mean, I'm a grown man, so it hits, they always hit me good. I would assume that a more petite person, they hit you much longer. But I like this. And what I also like to do with this one is, like all the other bags that I've talked about, I like to double up. And then just throw it over my shoulder like that. This is a really good one. I think this one I got for like, I don't even remember, so I don't want to lie to you, but it was like 120 or 100 or something like that, maybe even less. But I really love this bag, and it is in very good condition. And listen, hear that? Good weight to the chain. I really don't like when bags feel like they have hollow chains. It cheapens the experience for me. I would prefer it be more weighted. I know for some people, things like the weight and all that matter. To me, I would prefer it. Next, Henri Bendel. Now this one is really special, and I'm really, 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 really excited that I managed to get my hands on it, and I'm excited to show you. It is a flat bag, and look at this. It is so awesome. It has, oh, it's just picking up so beautifully on this camera too. It has the most ornate, beautiful, beautiful. It's like, I don't know, but it's like really textured. It's actually sewn this way. It's not a print, is what I'm trying to get at. This is never before used either. It still has its original store tag on it. I love this. I can't wait to use this. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Typically, I'm like, oh, I know how I'll style it. I don't really know how I'm gonna style this, but I know that I will figure it out. It has like a weird tag thing right there, but I am very excited to carry this. I think it's really cool. You could even just wear all black like I'm wearing right now and just go like this. The way I really don't care, as long as my bag doesn't clash with my outfit, I will wear it. This is so cool. I have so many of these, but this is the, like, by far the coolest. Can you imagine? And I just like lucked into that. Okay, so I'm going to show you the last piece, and I'm so excited because it is quite literally my dream piece from Henri Bendel that I hadn't gotten. I have the massive jewelry trunk. That's like the end all be all. I ended up with this. I am so excited to show you this. First of all, look, okay? I got it. I wanted this forever. I saw it one time on a picture on a Pinterest years ago. And all I ever saw after that were pinks and nudes and other colors. And I randomly got on the internet one day and I randomly looked on one of the apps, Poshmark, and it showed me that this was there. I didn't even search. I just got on and it was the first thing I saw. And baby, when I tell you I immediately liked it, the person offered me something that I wasn't really, no, I offered them something. They responded with an offer. Baby, I got this bag for 120 United States dollars. Do you hear me? Ooh, girl. The way you cannot tell me, what will you ever tell me when this is my bag? Girl, get away from me. This is it. I'm done. I don't need anything else. I am good. Look at this. It's got an amazing opening. You push the button, okay? You open it up. It's got one big compartment. It's got a skinny compartment. I would like to say it's for like a tablet or something. And then it's got another compartment in the back. So the front compartment, the skinny compartment, the one in the back. And then if you close it, which you see, it's so big. If you close it, it also has this massive rear compartment. This is like, oh my God. When I saw this and she was like, you can have it, I died. In fact, I'm sending this video from the other side. This is so awesome. I just live. It is so massive. Girl. What Beyonce say? Move out the way. I'm so living. You just can't tell me anything. Girl, I could crossbody this. It's so big. Hey. I'm so excited. I just love this bag so much. So let me get myself together. Okay, so I got this. $123. Can you believe it? I had to. I love it. I'm so thankful for it. And it's what I got for my birthday. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I'll probably get more, but what can I say? This is the bag I've always wanted and I have it. I love it so much. I have so many of this bag. Like, not the specific one, but so many bags with this quilting in black, and I love them all. I'm so happy that you came to see what I got for my birthday. I'm so sorry I've been gone forever. Like, I know. How can we be besties if I'm really doing you dirty? I have to be more aware of that. I will start doing things for items individually. I'm not really one for all this haul type business, but it just seems so much easier because like it all piles up and I'm like, oh. So if there's anything that you're curious about specifically, let me know.